History has shown us that greatness is not born in a person, but is achieved through determination, training, and perseverance. A journey for many, only attained by few. This journey leads us to Tampa, Florida, home to NABO champion Sammy the Hurricane Valentine. It is here where a young man, fortified by faith, armored in courage, forged by fire, learns to weather the calm and the storm. He is Sammy the Hurricane Valentine. And this is his journey. The following is an all-star boxing presentation.
Yeah, just take a second. Take another deep breath. Focus, concentrate on your forearm underneath. Get that kick, a good kick that'll propel you.
My name is Gary Nagel, and I'm a strength and conditioning coach for Sammy Valentine Jr.
Now, if he comes out, I haven't seen too much, but let's see here.
Came into the camp back in January. I was asked to be a part of the camp by Sammy Sr. When he asked me to be a part of the camp, I considered it an honor. If you've ever had a chance to meet Sammy Sr. and Sammy Jr., it's really a blessing to meet both of them. Stand-up guys, very humble, and I wanted to be a part of something like this. And wasn't sure at first how it was going to go, but it's been beyond anything that I could imagine. It's really been a blessing. I've learned so much, but at the same time that I've been learning, I've been building relationships with Sammy Sr. and Sammy Jr. And just to see young Sammy create and work in his craft is amazing. And then to be able to work personally with him and see his growth, see his increase, see his strengths, see him just grow has been wonderful for me. To sit back and just talk with him as a person, and as we go along in our workouts, you see this gradual increase, and you see this technician at work who just delves into his craft in such a way that he just kind of zones out. Just kind of everything else just kind of fades in the background. It's just you and him working on specifics, and then you see weeks later how those specifics and those things we've been working on just take shape and form, and he executes so well.
A great man must learn to endure and overcome the adversities of life. He does not give up what he loves, yet finds the love in what he does. The road to victory has been a rewarding and developing platform for the 23-year-old undefeated champion, whom in the sport of boxing has found more than just a career, but a purpose in life.
We discovered Sammy. Sammy wanted to box. I used to take him with me to babysit with me at the gym, and a couple weeks later he comes back and says, "Dad, I want to box because I want to be a champion." And we all looked at him, we all looked at each other in the gym, and everybody said, "Well, let's put him in, man." So we plugged him into the program, and to this day he's the one that pushes me every day. You know, he heard those words say, "I'm not going to push you to do this, and the day I have to tell you to push this and get this done, it's the day we're going to call it quits." And to this day, he's the one that pushes me. He calls me every day. He says, "Dad, I'm on my way to the gym. Dad, you know, this is what we're going to do today." And he has become a professor at his style, a professor at his style of boxing.
might be his biggest fight so far. Can he do it again?
He's accomplished so much in the amateurs. You know, he retired in 2014 with an amateur career of 150 wins and 21 losses, which a lot of guys just have never even get close to that. And to be able to win the Golden Gloves in 2014, you know, the Nationals all the way through, and just beat the best of the nation. You know, so and then him turning pro, he has become a better rounded fighter as a pro, and he sits up there and he does his homework. He looks at everything that we used to do back in the day, and when he was coming up as an amateur. And I feel so proud of him as a father, first of all. If everybody would know what he has gone through, it's so emotional, because in the last few years, him and his wife have been through so much. And for him to become a father, it's like coming into that next mountain in our lives. And if anybody would ever know what he went through in the last 3 or 4 years to overcome the obstacles that he had to overcome, him and his wife, to overcome all these obstacles weeks before a fight, and to be able to come successful, people would think he's had a beautiful life. It hasn't.
Not having what most would call a normal childhood, and then traveling so much for all the tournaments has helped me have a different perspective on things, and seeing life in through different eyes.
As a family, when he was going through the amateur career, there's times we had to cross the country on a van and show up at the location that we're supposed to show up, and find out that our sponsor didn't pay for our hotel. So our hotel became the van. For a whole week, 3 days, 4 days, whatever days we were supposed to be in that tournament. And every time we did it, he was successful in those tournaments. And to be able to overcome all that as a child, I take my hat off to him. A lot of guys, a lot of athletes, it doesn't have to be a boxer, a lot of athletes will go through the stuff that we went through, that he went through. They would have called it quits a long time ago. But he has found the strength, he has found the will to keep going to his goal. And he is a great Christian. And I'm so proud to be in his corner. Let me tell you something, Hurricane Sammy is not just a champion in this world earth. He's my son, he's my champion, and he is the force.
The young champion, whom now more than ever is focused on moving to the next phase in his career, has shown to be a great champion inside and outside of the ring, reminding us that with dedication, discipline, and hard work, you can overcome all obstacles of life and achieve greatness.